What's going on, traders? Thanks for tuning in today's YouTube video. My name is Darius, and today I would like to give you a full breakdown analysis for the GBPUSD. As you all know, guys, this is my favorite pair and I'm very successful in trading the GBPUSD. So it is the pair where I have the highest win rate and also the biggest risk reward when it comes to a nice sniper entry. And yeah, guys, yesterday we made it in the inner circle. We started trading the GBPUSD and it was a trade with a plus 3.76 R trade. Just let me check once again right now on my phone if I'm telling you right now the right risk reward. But yes, it is actually a plus of 3.76 R, and with a risk management of 3%, that's a plus of 11%, guys. That's super crazy result with just one trade. As you can see, pretty nice sniper entry. The market touched that level, touched my entry, and boom, it just took off. And then I've sent a new trading ID in the inner circle, which I took, and I was the GBPUSD with a plus of 13R, guys. That was insane. So literally one of my best trades that I took so far. That's really crazy. That's a plus of 39%, so almost 40% on just one single trade. Guys, this is such a result most of the traders have on the whole year. And this is what I would like to show you right now. So I'm looking always to trade on the lower time frames. This is how I spot pretty nice entries, but of course it is not that easy to trade on the lower time frames, as the lower time frames are super manipulated. So here always the big hedge funds are always fighting with each other. Okay, so when it comes to this business, not always the normal retail traders are losing money, but also hedge funds are losing money, also other banks are losing money. But there are a few big players in this market who has ton of money and they are going to rock. For example, in this case on the GBPUSD, they are trading it all the way to the downside. So this is why they do not care about the manipulation on the lower time frames. This is only if you would like to get those sniper entries, like I took it yesterday, for example. So look at this, that was my supply area. So I entered actually at this one over here, but then it came back to retest it again. So I loaded a little bit up, and then boom, it just went crazy to the downside, and it ended up at plus 16R. So pretty nice trade. And today I would like to give you then a new update for the GBPUSD, what I expect right now, what kind of movements we're going to see right now. And before I'm going to start off right now, guys, here this is my link tree where you can join over here my public Telegram channel. Here you can join the inner circle. So we are right now plus 95R in just, I think right now we're in the 5th month. I'm going to check it out later on. But 95R, that's a pretty crazy result. We have an average of 20R on the monthly basis. That's almost 60%, which is crazy. And here you have Copyfix, my trusted broker, where you can win right now up to 20,000 every single month. So make sure to take advantage of the current offer. And also over here, guys, on Inner Circle, currently minus 40%, and I'm going to close this offer this week. So make sure to save your spot. Okay, let's have a look right now, guys, on the GBPUSD. I'm going to start off as always with the monthly time frame to show you what I see over here. Now this market is, from my point of view, still super bullish. However, right now I do expect that this market is going to drop crazy to the downside. The reason why I do expect this is because of the market has completed over here in the past impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, and right now we are about to create the correction. And whenever I expect on the market to go for a correction, the market usually is testing one of the fib retracement levels. So for example, over here, I can take it from the low to the high, and what you can see is that the market has tested, in this case, the 0.5, so between the 0.5 and the 0.32. I can use this right now again taking the fib retracement right now from this to the top, and you will see the market retrace between the 0.5 and the 0.618. And right now, I do expect the same. I expect that the market is going to give us a deeper retracement. Now, we didn't even test the 0.32, but in this case, I do expect that the market will go at least till the 0.5. Why do I expect this? Well, I expect this because of the market is aligning here the best with the structure. So market is always loving to test previous level of resistance, now turn support, and this is where for me it looks like we're going to go down, testing this previous level of resistance, and then we're going to continue with the strong uptrend. Now this is kind of my idea right now, and this is why I'm going to have a look right now on the lower time frames for a potential entry. So here on the weekly, for example, this whole market is still in a bullish environment, right? You can spot over here this trend line. So I'm taking it from this weekly candle close, and what you can see right now is that we're facing this trend line right now as potential support. So multiple touches over here, as you can see, but this is the thing why I'm looking to short it, right? Why? Well, everybody will look right now this video and he will just think of, okay, he's crazy. He will like to short right now a trend line bottom. Well, I'm not going to just execute it because of I got a trend line over here. Of course, I would like to see proper retracements, but the idea behind this trend line right now is that the market will potentially go to the downside, and in this case, it could be a fake out. That's one possibility, that the market will give us a candle like this and it will just fake out, and then the market will then continue with the uptrend like nothing was here, at like it is the most normal stuff. So here is my resistance on the monthly and also on the weekly. So you can spot this level as a pretty strong historical level as well if I'm looking right now to the left. And that's kind of my trading idea right now, because of here is the 0.5 located from the monthly. And exactly over here we got also previous weekly resistance, which is right now turned as support. And right now, because of we got that trend line, I'm going to use this in this case as an extra confluence. And everybody will think right now, okay, why is a trend line an extra confluence to go short? Well, I know it sounds a little bit ridiculous, but the thing is right now that during this uptrend, we've been collecting liquidity. Okay, this whole market is dominated by liquidity. And everybody got right now the same information, right? Every bank, every retail trader, everybody knows right now, okay, we're in a strong uptrend channel. Going right now short is probably the most weirdest conclusion that you can take right now, the most weirdest decision. And therefore, this is exactly what should happen. Because of during this uptrend, everybody's looking to buy the market. Everybody's looking, okay, let's ride that wave to the upside. But that's going to be the case why the big banks, like I told you, for example, Deutsche Bank or something like this, there are super big banks in this business who have a ton of liquidity. They will have a look on the chart, and whenever there are enough people who are buying the market, in this case, a trend line support is one of the biggest buy signals that you can ever see in a Forex trading market. They will see the liquidity, right? And then they're going to execute shorts. So I explained this example several times on my channel, but whenever you would like to buy 100 apples, so you would like to buy 100 apples. Let me mark this blue. So you would like to buy 100 apples. How can you even buy 100 apples? Well, there need to be 100 apples available in the market, so somebody needs to sell you 100 apples. And this is how the market here works. But we don't use apples, we use lot size. And this is how it works, guys. And this is why the Deutsche Bank, for example, is not able to execute their trades if there aren't enough positions in the market. So there need to be 100 lot size, just an example, who is buying the GBPUSD, so they can open 100 lot size shorts or even more, because of they need then to push the price to the downside. But this is the explanation about supply demand. Okay, me personally, I always trade by using supply demand. Of course, I have their own strategies behind it, but this is just right now the theory behind it. And you need to understand the theory in order to understand what kind of opportunities you're looking at the market. And this is why, yeah, everybody will tell you right now, okay, buy this market. And there's nothing wrong if you're going to buy this, because at the end, it is important that you're in profit, right? You need to just try it out. Also me, probably I will look for a buying opportunity. I don't know right now. I need to check right now the lower time frames, because you can always expect at an area of support right now at least some movement to the upside, okay? Just to give you the illusion, okay, the market will go up higher, and that will be probably a good and a risk reward trade for a 1 to 3 or 1 to 5, something like this. We're going to figure it out right now. So let me just delete that right now, so we don't need this information right now anymore. We know, okay, we got here the trend line and stuff like this, but I'm going to use right now more things about the market structure. So I know right now, okay, this is my impulse, and right now the market is in the correction, and we can see a pretty nice ABC correction, right? I'm going to use also over here my fib retracement, taking it from the low to the top, and what you can see right now is that the market is about to reject again the 0.618. Now the 0.618 in this case could be also because of we got everything right now in alignment. We got the trend line, we got the 0.618, so we have right now a little bit more confirmation than usually. Probably we will really push up a little bit higher. But right now from the weekly, we cannot expect right now much more things, because you got an impulse, you got a correction. What you expect right now is for the market at least to try to go up higher. So this is what the market here already did, and this is why I'm right now in the bearish environment, because this is how this pattern works. You got impulse, you got a correction, and right now afterwards you expect the continuation. But sometimes the market will not do this. Sometimes it will just fail to go up higher, providing you a movement to the upside, and then it will go to the downside, and you will have that AMP pattern. And this is what the market is currently providing us here. You got here an AMP pattern, and this is why right now you would like to see the market going down lower, and we would like to see the market going down till the lows. So as long as we're going to remain right now above this low, this market is still in a bullish environment. Because from the weekly, nothing has changed, as we are currently just doing a major correction. So you get that impulse, and what I do expect right now is that the market will go down lower to test that low, and then from here we'll push up for a new higher highs. And this is, in this case, just a normal supply demand example. So this is what I'm looking for, and as you can see, this low over here is the exactly 0.5 based on the monthly time frame. And this is why, from my point of view, this is a pretty nice area where I'm looking to buy. And this is why I'm also looking right now for the market to drop that much to the downside, because I would like to execute my orders from here. And also from the for the big players in this market, they're always looking at some lower prices. They always like to buy the market at some areas like this, and they are going to short it from this area going all the way to the downside. And this is why, from my point of view, it looks like this is going to be the ABC correction, and only afterwards we're going to see the next movement to the upside. So that kind of information I'm feeling right now from the weekly chart. Let's have a look on the daily. Now the daily, from my point of view, is also super bearish. Now you can spot over here that the market has started a strong impulse to the downside, followed then by a correction, and this correction, look here, it failed to go up higher than this high. And because of it failed to go up higher than this high, the market then went all the way to the downside. Okay, boom, strong movement to the downside, then giving us over here an AMP pattern, strong impulse from here again, followed by a correction. So we can spot right now this impulse, and I explained to you in the last video that I expect a retracement between the 0.382 and the 0.618, so something within this area. Now exactly at the 0.5 and 0.618 we had a supply area from the daily, and this is why the market rejected it, closed as bearish, and again the next day was super bearish. And that was, from my point of view, an extra confluence why I took yesterday that strong sniper entry. So this is why I took this trade over here, because I know I was in a bearish environment. I know that I can take right now that kind of big risk reward. Going down on the 4 hours, you can see over here an head and shoulders pattern as well. And this is why we probably are going to push up right now a little bit higher to test some things over here. So I'm not sure right now what it will really do. I just know right now that the market is an bearish environment, and I know that the market has printed over here and head and shoulders. All right, now what we got is supply area here. Supply area exactly over here where the neckline is located. That's a pretty strong, big one, so you can also consider this whole thing as a supply area, and therefore the market has to change the possibility to go up anywhere within this area. And this is why I'm going to take right now my fib retracement over here to use it as an extra confluence as always. And as you can see, we're facing currently the 0.5, but we have in this case the chance to go up even higher, probably even to test the 0.786. So I'm not sure about that one over here, so I'm going to have a look right now how the price will develop, and then I'm going to look for a nice sniper entry again and to rock afterwards the GBPUSD all the way to the downside till our monthly target, as I mentioned already, and also the weekly low. Okay, so that's kind of the idea right now. So let's see how far we're going to push before we're going to drop down. But definitely expect right now on the GU big drop afterwards. Right now a little bit of a retracement. Right now look over here, the market has completed this double bottom, and double bottoms are always a source of liquidity in the market. So we'll always see after the market has created something like this, retail traders are just looking at it, at this pattern, and they're going to just immediately execute their long trades because they see, okay, we got a double bottom, high chance to go up higher, similar to the trend line. And this is why the market will push up higher, giving them the illusion that this is good, and then they're going to face a level of supply like we have it over here, and then boom, strong movement right through that level, smashing all those stop losses, and boom. That's the scenario that I'm looking for. This is kind of the trading ideas that having a look always. This is why my trading style is a little bit different, but this is also because I can reach sometimes risk rewards like this. And in this case, it was really my first try. So more than likely, when you go for a setups like this, you need to send several signals out there. So you need to send out several positions. So you need to take sometimes a few losses before you're going to have that winner. But in this case, I posted it in inner circle, and it was just the first one. So I always was looking here at this area or at this area for a potential short if the price will not respect that area. But in fact, it was in this case immediately the first one, and this is why the win rate is always increased by stuff like this. Okay guys, then I would say you know exactly what my thoughts about the GBPUSD are currently, so I expect right now a little bit of movement to the upside. Probably we are going to respect the 0.5, but more than likely it looks like the market is going to go up higher because of we didn't respect the 0.5 from this area, so we didn't create a new low. This is why probably we're going to go up higher to test 0.786, 0.618, something like this before the market afterwards will provide us a big movement to the downside. And with this case, we will also complete that head and shoulders, that test of the neckline area, which some people will just sometimes don't take it into consideration. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But in this case, I'm very convinced that this is going to work right now. Okay guys, see you then in the next video. Hopefully you could take advantage of it. And as I told you, if you would like to join me, check out the inner circle. That's the last week right now where I'm running the special offer of minus 40%. Afterwards I'm going to close it, and you need to pay the fullest price. And that's definitely the opportunity. If you ever tried thought about trying it out with me trading, then right now it's the possibility for you to take it for a lower price. But it's your decision. I'm happy if you will join me. If you're not joining me, that's also okay. It's not a problem. I really enjoyed doing these videos for you. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Therefore, please leave me a little bit of feedback, give me a like, write something in the comment section if you want, and I would like to see you then in the next video. See you guys. Bye bye.